you just always have a fire of like, any time that I play now, I can get a little bit better, like it's just a little bit better. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Oh, up throw. Oh, you want to commentate? We got KH versus KB.
I asked him if those were basketball players. I asked Young Neil that, but he said no.
Well, KB is Kevbot.
or Kobe Bryant.
No, it's Kevbot. That's his tag, and that's.
Oh, I thought KH was Kevin Hart, but that's the comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
KH. I don't know. I don't know what he did for him.
He said like it's Kingdom Hearts, I think.
Oh, it is. I was gonna say the first thing that comes to my mind when I see KH is Kingdom Hearts. Well, okay. The actual first thing is my mom's initials, but
okay.
like I don't know. I'm saying the first thing that I think about for other people is KH is Kingdom Hearts.
I keep forgetting that Kevbot plays Fox.
Yeah.
I see Ices in my mind.
I was gonna like start talking about my side of Kevbot and like make it all about myself, but like I shouldn't. You know, I should talk about this stuff.
I would love if you did that.
Yeah, but what are the
I could talk about my set with Young
what are the
Young
YouTube
Neil.
comments gonna say?
It's just that one angry guy. Anyways.
I know. I want Miffy to unmute whoever kept saying shit.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I just loved it. But Kevbot just played G-Clam. He dropped only one game. It was after he was up 2-0. But there seemed to be a lot of weaknesses, and like I don't know. I'm not like Kevbot's amazing at the game, and like I'm not surprised that like Jersey players haven't taken a set off him and that he's like #1 in Philly or whatever. I'm not surprised at that at all because he's like really good. But like I also wouldn't be surprised if like Young Neil can win this, G-Con can pull out a set, like someone like me or you could like cheese out a best of 3 or something. like I would bet on Jude if they played, you know what I mean? That's because I'm a Jude homer. Right now Kevbot's winning pretty solidly though.
What does Philly's blue calculator Fox do?
Huh?
What does Philly's blue calculator Fox do?
Like in
compared
general?
to our blue calculator Fox.
Oh, G-Con's very full hoppy, Kevbot's short hoppy. Kevbot, I don't want to say he like doesn't take risks because that sounds like I'm just like finding a different way to say he's lame. Because I'm not trying to say that. It's more like he takes risks in neutral, but he doesn't overextend combos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like if he doesn't have a follow-up, he's just gonna reset neutral. You know? Which I think is good and bad. Because I think if you're playing against a player that's unconfident, it's good to do that because they're probably just going to be swinging wildly and trying to get counter hits. And if you just wait, like, they'll never counter hit you. But if you play someone that's like really confident in their gameplay, they'll just use that neutral reset as an easy way for them to like
to get back in.
Yeah, kind of like cheat ways into like keeping it close, you know? Because like let's say he was playing against like, I don't know, a Marth player, and the Marth player would just always hold it out because it's like, oh, if I hold out, he doesn't have a follow-up, so he'll just take like 30% and then reset. So the Marth player will be like, that means I can live 5 times before I die. You know what I mean? And it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's fine with that because all that's doing is putting the onus on him to like take risks to end stocks, which he's probably fine at. I haven't really seen him have to do that, so like it's kind of like a thing where it's like, I don't know, I believe in Melee. You gotta force everyone to do everything. Like don't unless you're literally playing in like top 16 of a major or top 32 of a major, never assume that they're gonna like do the right thing, you know?
Yeah.
Make them do it first. Like there are so many people here that like will like cover Omps attack timings, and it's like, brother, the person you're playing has never Omps attacked a day in their life. And what you should be doing is like because you're not as confident in, like as practice in getting a ledge, you should use the extra time you have to like reset and like go to ledge because they're not ops attacking. But you're like, oh, this is a good player. They, I've been practicing covering ops attack. let me fucking run it. But it's like if they haven't done it yet, don't do it. That's a more broad example, but there's a lot of little stuff that are like that.
Yeah, I hate that feeling when you see the opponent do something and you're like, oh, I can punish that, but then they like never do it again. Or
yeah.
like you said, like I practice this and then I go play people and then none of them do the thing I'm practicing for. It's like I want to cry.
I mean, that's just tough because like muscle memory takes a while to rewrite. But yeah, that's why like you have to just like force them to do stuff because like good players don't just like. I feel like people think that when they're playing someone better than them, that because it feels this way, they're like, oh, they must just. Do you know about the concept of Yomi levels?
Yeah.
They probably just think like, oh, they're just like they don't articulate it this way, but they basically are thinking something along the lines of, oh, this person just is always on the higher Yomi level than me. That's not what it is. They start on the same Yomi level as you. They actually, good players like to start on the same level, and they just move up a level as soon as they see what level you settle on. So it's your job to constantly move up with them. But if you are always going a step ahead, they'll just stay behind you because you know how like the one ahead beats it, but if you're two behind, that beats the other one. You know what I'm saying? They'll just stay two behind because you never punish the thing that's two behind. You know what I mean? You're skipping up here, and they're just like, okay, I win.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, you gotta do what you practice for those situations. But if you're never seeing those situations pop up in practice, that you're trying to do in practice, you're probably missing the part where you have to like set up those things for yourself. Does that make sense? It's too okay, but
I didn't know what it was.
did Bozo do the dub? Have you ever seen I Think You Should Leave? You know it? Tim Robinson show? Yeah. We're all looking for the guy who did this.
Oh, that's not even what I was talking about.
You didn't have his sleeve?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of sketches like that. But he has one where his coworkers like show a video, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's such a good video," and they're like, "Do you have anything?" And he's like, "Fuck, I can't think of anything." And they're like, "Dude, it's fine." He's like, "Shit." He's like, "I'll have something next time," or something like that. And then next time they come in, he shows them a video, and it's like a shitty recording of him in a clown costume doing some dumb shit. And he's like, "Bozo did the dub." And they're like, why does this have one view? And it was uploaded at 6 a.m. today? Did you make this? But he's like, no, Bozo did the dub. But it's like, it like kind of applies. Like, it's fun to ask people, did Bozo do the dub? I think you should watch it. It's such a funny show. You have to.
My brother really likes it.
You can't go into it with any sort of empathy. Because if you have empathy, you'll cringe. If you have zero empathy watching the show, it's hilarious. But it's cringe comedy. So if you have empathy while you watch
I've
it,
seen the ones too.